He lights up a catwalk for some of South Africa's top designers and cuts the perfect physique. With Tino promoting a brand, consider it sold.
Bruv, summer is coming. We need to get those summer bodies ready.
You know, I've always been a big person that believes in if you want to feel good, you got to look good. And if you want to look good, you got to feel good. So they're synonymous. So I was like, how best to do that? Then get the abdominal.
Come on.
You have to do the right thing. So I'm going to get you going through the paces and we're going to make it nice and easy. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring your elbow up so that they touch at the peak, okay? So just cross, cross, and try and keep your legs off the ground just for that added difficulty. Yep. Can you feel that? There we go. That's how you get that summer body peaking.
Man, all right. Summer body loading.
There you go.
How important is fitness to you?
Fitness is extremely important to me, more for the mental aspect. I mean, looking good is always fair and fine, but I've always been a strong believer that working out is very good for your mental health as well, more so because it's a great way to release energy. Simple.
There we go. There we go.
Are you feeling? Are you feeling your body? Is your body saying something? Is it just weird? That's what I want to hear.
I'm ready to go model, bro.
Let's do it.
Go see your modeling agency.
Let's actually go do that. It's been a minute since I saw them, so it'll be good to catch up.
Whilst earning his degree in marketing management, Tino and his Instagram profile came to the attention of model agency experts Taryn Cannings and Lara White.
Ladies, you both run such a reputable modeling agency, which is quite hard to get into. But how did Tino manage to worm his way into it?
A whole worm myself. I think I did better than that.
He's beautiful. He walked in, he was tall, he was handsome, he had amazing personality, so we hired him on the spot.
You've been with Tino since 2015. How has his career grown?
You know, I think when you start in the industry, if you can make a good first impression from the beginning, and I think it's very easy for him to do that because when he's on set, we get great feedback from clients. He has this energy, he has this positivity, and the clients love him and they remember him and they keep booking him.
Naturally skinny as a child, he bulked up through a combination of sports and gym, filling out into the ideal model for proudly African designers and international brands.
Bro, you were killing it in the modeling game,
man. I try. Just try to keep the poses as well executed as I possibly can. You know how we do, dog.
But this wasn't always part of the plan,
It really wasn't, man. It was so crazy because I always thought of myself as an athlete, and I still am. So for me, it was personally a thing of I always saw myself playing sport professionally. But then African parents, they weren't even trying to hear that. More so because if an injury results, then that's the end of your career. So for me, it was so crazy because I was in varsity one day and I'm literally sitting in a lecture. Then I get a DM and it was from my good friend Donald. And back then I had no interest modeling or anything like that, but he was literally like, you've got the look, you've got the talent to do it. Let's see what could happen. We literally did a photo shoot and I guess the rest is history. Beautiful career ever since then, and man, I really can't complain, eh?
You're actually more than just an entertainer.
Definitely.
You moved on to start an enterprise.
Definitely. So basically the whole idea behind the GVO initiative was to give back to a platform that's given so much to me. It's been so often and very commonly that I get this question in my DMs and in my inbox, in my emails, how do I join the industry? How do I become a model? How do I follow in your footsteps? And for me, it was such a beautiful initiative because there's so many pitfalls and rather so many things that they don't know coming into the industry, and more so because I feel like they needed to get the actual tools they needed. So for me, it was very important to give them the portfolio to jumpstart their career so they actually had professional images done so that they could take them through to an agency with the possibility of getting signed.
Right. Yeah. Cool. Well, let's see how good you do on the court.
All right. I don't think you're ready. I think you need to get your ankle guards. Like, you really need to get your ankle guards. Okay. You might just hurt yourself.
I might not need those ankle guards. Be shooting threes from the parking lot, baby. You know.
Listen to this guy.
Whether through his love of basketball, modeling or television, Tino does his best to promote ties between sister African cultures and nationalities, especially South Africa and Zimbabwe.
Bro, you are scoring big in all the gigs that you're doing. How do you make sure you stay on top of your game?
I think the best thing to always stay on top of my game in this career, let alone in any career path, is always to remember why you're doing the things that you're doing. I feel like it's very important because along the way, there's so many potholes, there's so many disadvantageous things that will bring you back. And it's so sad because once you stop remembering why you started, it becomes very easy to lose your way along the way. And for me, more so, it's always been so personal to me to inspire another individual. More so because a lot of people from where I come from don't have the opportunities to do the things that I'm doing. I mean, even look at this now. So for me, it's for those individuals back home, the fact that they can look up towards a positive light and an inspiration, somebody that can basically give them a guideline or a blueprint to the fact that it is possible. That's really why I do what I do.
Curious, where to from here for you, Tino?
For me, honestly, the world is my oyster. I really do look at it in the sense of there's nowhere where I can't place myself. There's nowhere where I couldn't not only survive but thrive. So genuinely do expect to see me on global platforms, coming to a cinema or a stage near you.
Come on, somebody.
I will.
The next target is a career in radio, where his looks won't matter, only his message. Strength to your arms, Tino.